So for a kind of quick explanation for their Google Forms last semester, rather for my class rather than doing Canvas, I had my students do the Google Forms. I basically copied over the the student lessons into Google Forms, and it just made it so much easier because they didn't have to log into anything, and I got an email notification, and all of their answers were just in one spot. So for me and my class, that was a lot easier. So I just wanted to show you where we have put those now. So if you go to the seminary page and click on Help Me Prep, and you can click on the Student Online Lesson Portal. You can either click here or here, it doesn't really matter. And so there is a button now for each day. And because there is, because each school district kind of has their own schedule, just went ahead and put each day that has a lesson, put it in there. So all they have to do, what you can do is all you need to do is copy the URL, the browsing information, the web address, and you can just send that to your students. This can either be done as your online day or for their makeup lessons. So all they have to do is once they have this, they can go ahead and click here, whatever they need to do, and they can just fill it out. That goes into the next couple pages. And when they submit it, if you do it this way and send them to this website, what they need to do is I have it set so that they will receive an email with with the entire answers, all the questions, and then they will need to forward that on to you. Now, if you don't want to do it that way, then what you can do is, and then you can mark them for being present that day or makeup work. If you don't want to do that and want to have it go directly to your information, go back to the Help Me Prep, and we have all the online Google Form lessons on the Google Drive. So it goes straight to the online Google lessons, and we have these scheduled out by each week. And these are actually those very first ones that maybe if you need to fill in something, you can throw those in. But if you just open the first week, it'll have the lessons Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right in order. So if you just so I'll just show you what they look like. So if you open it up, this is what it looks like for you to be able to edit it. It literally I just copied and pasted those lessons over. And if you want, see, and I even put at the end, don't forget to email your seminary teacher your form so that you can get credit. So if you want these actually in your Google Drive, you can just right-click here, and then you can make a copy for yourself. At some point it'll pop up, and then you can go ahead and move this to your own Google Drive. So if I go into my drive and say I want to put this in Church Drive, Seminary, New Testament, and then I can create a new folder that says Mary Google Forms. And move here. Now I can just go into my drive and say New Testament, and I had created a New Testament Seminary Google Forms, and here it is. So now you can go, this is now owned by you. All of the responses will go specifically to you, so you can click here and see your responses. I would also go ahead and hit get email notifications for new responses, so that each time somebody responds, you get an email notification. And you can set up whatever settings, depends on, you know, how familiar you are with Google Forms. If you have any questions and want more direction on Google Forms, you can go ahead and ask me, and I can help you out with that. And if you're going to, so this is actually just the form that you're going to edit. If you are going to send it to a student or to your students, then you would send it here, or you can copy the link and send it to them via the link. You want to make sure you don't give them this URL, because this will give them the option to try to edit it. But if you send it to them, that will actually send the form so it looks like this for them to fill out. Hopefully I covered everything. So once again, it might just be easier just to give them this URL so that they can click on whatever day they need to complete and go ahead and do that for you guys. They'll probably forget this site. I got lots of questions saying, hey, send me the site again, send me the site again, so that they could go in and do their work. I would actually, every Wednesday, because that was our online classes, I would just send them directly this to their text to just kind of remind them of what they needed to do. And it was online seminary. And this kind of makes it easy for when they're like, oh, last minute, I need to make up all of my lessons so that I can graduate, so they can go in and see which lessons they missed and go ahead and just click and fill them out. So if you have any questions, go ahead and let me know, and I will try to answer them.